Hello everyone, it's Chris, aka Leotaka, and it's time for this week's thrift finds video and kind of rummage sale finds because there was a church sale today with a white elephant room, which I think I paid an average of 53 cents an item for in my bag. But this is actually for the last 2 weeks because I did not do a haul video last weekend. I've also taken the entire last week or so off listing. I've sold items, I've packed them, but I was feeling a little burned in the month of November because I was ending up working almost every day for my job, trying to make sure not to have people on Thanksgiving for their appointments for counseling while doing telemed and phone counseling. So this is from Monday, November 22nd through today, December 4th. And I'm going to start with the big item I got in today's white elephant sale. So the lid is here. And there's this really pretty blue and white pattern going on. And it's marked Serve in Mexico, Pixca Heca y Tecarado a Mano. And there is a website to look it up. So I will look up and see what the value of this is. But I thought it was very pretty for 53 cents. My splurge of the week for me was this. And I did find when I got home it had a little chippy on it on the bottom. But I did pay the full $6 for this, but it glows so much. There's definitely a definite reaction even on this video. That's how much it glows. It's this very pretty crosshatch pattern, definitely Depression era uranium glass, and this one's going into my collection. Picked this up for $1. It says, when I count my blessings, I count you twice. It's a little trinket dish, and I recognized it as really nice quality. And when I turned it over, it says it's the Mementos Blessing from 2006. There's a little tiny chip on the base, but it's a Spode trinket dish. So I thought that was cute. So I had a little bit of a blue and white theme going there. I picked this up, I believe, for $2 or $3 instead of the $4. I think it was on sale. I don't think I paid. I think it was the $2. It was yellow was the color of the week. So this one's got a cat holding, and it's still got its bottom saying, "Your loving touch is a precious gift." It's by Blue Sky. I sold one that looked more like a flying witch a few months ago, so I know this will sell. Then I picked up, I think I got these from Salvation actually, and I think I paid 50 cents each. Does look like there's a mishap in the glass here, and I'm not quite sure how you crack it without cracking it all the way. But maybe I will keep one that isn't in perfect condition, because it doesn't feel like, it definitely feels like a manufacturing defect. It's very weird. It's not cracked all the way through. The inside doesn't feel it, but so there's a slight deviation. It's not in this one, but they're the same glass. So they're Pepsi, Petunia, and Porky Pig. So I might keep one and sell one. Alas, I paid up for him. I paid the $4 for him, and no, his partner hasn't come out yet. I barely picked this up the first day of these 2 weeks rummage sale haul, and I've been back to Goodwill once or twice, and it has not been there, his mate. And it is signed on here, but I cannot read that for anything. But his velvet has worn off on the bottom. My other milk cookie jar sold, so this is a bookend. Oh, don't step on her. I picked up a Quarry Quitters from 2004 for $1. A cute little set of frogs hanging out together. Says best friends on the lily pad. Thought that was cute. Then I got this for me. It is injured, and I paid more than I usually would for an injured one. The branch is broken off the trees, so the tree got kicked over, but I figured that was the dragon kicking things. But got one little broken ear tip down here. But he's so freaking adorable. Whatever who made this, mushrooms on the back, it's going into my dragon collection. When do you find them upside down like that? So cute. And I got this at Salvation this week. It says $1.50, but it was half off color. So I paid 75 cents for this Balik trinket box, heart-shaped with the shamrocks and a yellow flower. Has the painted, and look, the original paperwork. I think when I looked this up, it was like 22 plus shipping was the last sold on it. And this was my surprise find. It does have a little scuff on the back. I paid a whole $1.50 for him. And then I got a shock of my life when I went to look up what Sunbum was. It's a sunblock. Appropriate flip-flops for the gorilla's shoes. But the last sold on one of these is $125. I was like, well, what the hell do they cost normally? So I went to the Sunbum site. They do have a little plush one that's for their baby sunblock line. Little plush one. But he, on sale today, is $200, $199.99. So he will be going into my advertising collection. But I don't know who spends $200 on this kind of piece of plastic. I mean, it's not even like a special edition, like kid robot or something. So thought that was interesting. And then I picked this up for $2, and it's a little owl sitting on books, little box, and it's just marked made in China and then has Veronese design on the bottom. So I immediately thought Harry Potter with this, and then I was like, well, it also could be Labyrinth inspired, depending on what you thought the books were. They could be plays. So I feel like it's a cross collectible between genres. I picked these up. Yeah, I did pay the full $3 a piece because they both have their left-in labels and no chips, but they are both retirement fund savings bank, both the grandpa and the grandma version. And these are the big ones. This isn't the little tiny bank that normally sits this high. This is quite substantial, tall as my head. So that was good. This I know I waited till it was half off. I paid $2. It is what it says, a Bohème porcelain. And take it out of its sleeve. So it is a Bohème presents Woodland Birds of America. I think that's a P for Parrot-Blue Warbler with Bougainvillus glabra, a series of 8 plates in fine English bone china portraying America's favorite woodlands birds with flora, made in England. So I just thought it was a pretty thing with a bird on it, and it had its box and everything, and a lovely little slip to put it in. So I don't do much collector's plates, but once it went half off, I was like, it's got birds on it. Birds sell well. Oh, and an update on my animal charities. It used to be just 2, now it's 3. My main farm sanctuary closed this year, so I found another one in Wisconsin instead of Michigan that had a really good website with really good detailing called Heartland Farm Sanctuary. And then I also decided to donate to the UP Rehabilitation, Wildlife Rehabilitation thing. I think it's a Keweenaw division. Besides from my local animal shelter, UPAWS. So I did donate $300 this year from the, portion of sales involving animals. So that it's usually 10% of whatever animal products get bought. So it means I sold $3,000 worth of animals this year. So maybe a little over, because I think I started out with $10 left for UPAWS for the following year, and then 7 for the UP rehab, and I think 10 for the other one or something. But to start out, but I keep track of that all year round. All right, now for the other side, which is mostly Christmas stuff, mostly. So the ornaments weren't as plentiful this year at the Ishpring St. Vinny's, unfortunately, but I did only make it today on the 4th. I don't know if they were out earlier, but there was only 1 table instead of 8 like last year. So I don't know if they just didn't get many. This I found on my second run back through, and this one might just be for my own tree. It is a little bagpipe. So that one's probably staying with me. This I actually picked up for I think $1 earlier this week. And a little motorbike. I don't think it's branded at all, but 2012 HD. Well, I guess that might stand for Harley Davidson. Picked this. I think all the ones I bought from St. Mary's Day were $1/4. This has its box. It's the Messick Mushroom Festival. I think that says 2014, but it's folded up. But I just thought it was cute with the mushrooms. And then this itty bitty little mouse I thought was pretty cute. And then this seemed more detailed. This I was going with, it must be a Lester Farms. It has that feel from when I bought a bunch of those. Yes, Lester Fame, not Farms. But it's a little pram with a little Christmas tree and stocking, like Playmobil, and a little baby bear playing around in it. Got this little bell with birds on it from 1997. I don't see any other markings. Then this is still in its package. It's a little pewter ornament from 06, Season Greetings Country Store, Let It Snow with Snowmen. And then this cute little house ornament. So in the front you've got the house, and it says it's the Palladian house. Then you flip on the back and it's like full-on Victorian house. That is not focusing. It is confused by the size of those. I thought that was different. And then I have a different, like just flat plastic version of this. And I know I need to fix her bow. But it's the little Swiss Miss hot cocoa mitt. So I probably will keep that. And then this is the only, I think I got one breakable ornament at the bag sale today, and I was really careful trying to hide it in my bag where it wouldn't get broken, but this does feel like it's a real glass ornament, and it looks like it's a little clown, but it looks so cute. I was like, we're gonna save that. And then I grabbed this little Precious Moments one. So I assume that's Precious Moments. It's kind of that style. And then we have 1995 Fabulous Decade Otter, if that is what indeed is in the box. I hope it is. It was a grab it or run thing. Oh, it's not even, it's an ornament you push, you snap onto a tree branch. There's a little thing there. Oh, he is cute. That's a cute little otter. In his box. And then this ornament I spent $1 on, even though originally it was $1/4 at St. Vinny's at some point, but where I was. But I recognized the box as a Labor End ornament, and I've done well, and I thought it was cool because it has Paul Bunyan on it, and then I realized it says Manistee, Michigan, so it's like a Upper Peninsula ornament, and boy, it really did not want to focus on Paul there, but it's a very cute ornament. I've done well with those in the past. And then I got 2 salt and pepper shakers for $1 each. So these ones are boots. They don't look that old. And this one, I assume is Mr. and Mrs. Claus, but I couldn't open it to tell in the store. So I'm hoping. So we got that character, and worst case, it's 2 Mr. Clauses, but nope. Mr. Claus, Mrs. Claus. So those are pretty cute. And then this is my last one from today. For $1, I thought it says okay, so it might actually work. I don't know if he had slippers at one time, although his feet are very detailed. But I guess Santa fell asleep telling stories because his eyes are closed. So I thought that was pretty cute. And I grabbed this toy. It's a king plush toy, more for cushioning everything else per se, but I thought he was an interesting looking reddish brown elephant. So I was cushioning things. I grabbed this. I assume it's something you press in, like maybe a garlic press or something, but it's a bird. It kind of reminds me of garlic press. There's little holes things here. I don't know. I'll have to investigate this more. I literally don't know what it is. I was just like, it's a bird and it looks intriguing. And if nothing else, it looks like it would be fun to craft with. I can't figure it out. I got what I thought was one of these scarves. And it's marked Cashmere Feel, Italy Design, Dry Clean Only, Handmade in China. Got a cute little goat on the label. But again, I was buying things for cushioning. But apparently I got two of those. And then I got this. Welcome, may this house to every guest be a place of cheer and rest. And it's by Genuine Trinity Pottery, handcrafted with pride in Wisconsin. And it does not look cracked. It looks like there's some lines from production, but. And then this looks sealed, so I grabbed it. It has the stuff in it. So someone might like to do it. It's called Rustic Angels, designs by Brian Jackin, dimensions cross stitch thing. And then I stuffed two books into my bag. Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown, and My Mother is the Most Beautiful Woman in the World on this side. And what's interesting is the other side is I Saw the Sea Come In. So it's two books in one. And I think I saw a date like 1945 on it. 1945. Does it do the same on the other side for the other story? Let's see. 1954. So the story on the back's older, but the earliest this could be is 54. But it's two books in one, which I thought was really, really cool. All right. That is all my stuff for the last 2 weeks. And now I'm going to go list every Christmas themed item possible over the next 3 days. I technically work all day tomorrow from home for counseling, so I might not do as many tomorrow, but I'll do some tonight and this afternoon. And Monday sounds like I'm stuck home for a snowstorm, so we're supposed to get like 10 inches overnight between Sunday and Monday. So sounds like a great time to list as long as the power stays on and the internet stays connected. All right. Thanks for watching. The links to my Etsy and eBay Trashkateer treasure shops are down below. And no, I'm not sure which item is going to end up in which shop. All right. See y'all later.